Welcome back to Morley's Market Update. I'm Peter Morley, and today we're diving into the Q3 2025 Nassau real estate market, where something interesting is happening. Properties are selling faster than they have all year, but not because there are more buyers. And if you'd like to see the full report, you can find it linked in the description below. The Nassau housing market slowed in Q3 with fewer new listings coming to market. New listings fell to 115, down nearly 24% from last quarter and about 10% lower than this time last year. This shows that sellers are stepping back after an active start to 2025. But even with fewer options available, buyer demand held steady. Contracted sales totaled 100, only 6% below Q2 and just 1% under last year's level. Completed sales reached 48 closings, up 9% quarter over quarter, though still 14% lower year over year, suggesting some delayed transactions are starting to close. Pricing, however, told a completely different story. The average sales price climbed to just over $1.5 million. More than double last quarter's level and up 80% year over year. The median sales price also edged higher to $567,500, up 44% from a year ago and 3% from Q2. These gains show that luxury and higher-end transactions re-emerged this quarter after a softer performance earlier in the year. Homes also sold more efficiently. The median days on the market dropped to 85 days, down 28% from Q2 and nearly 37% faster than last year. And sellers continue to achieve strong results. The list-to-sale price ratio inched up to 93.8%, showing that most homes are selling very close to their asking prices. The land market in Nassau cooled off a bit in Q3, with overall supply and demand dropping, as well as drops in prices. New listings decreased to 66, down 12% from Q2 and nearly 38% lower than a year ago, showing that fewer landowners are choosing to list right now. On the demand side, contracted sales slipped to 54, down 27% from last quarter, but holding steady compared to last year. And completed sales came in at 27, down 21% quarter over quarter and 33% year over year. Prices also moved lower. The average sales price landed around $180,000, down 31% from Q2 and 43% lower than a year ago. The median price followed a similar trend at $145,000, down 10% from last quarter and 42% from last year. This shows that most transactions this quarter happened at the more affordable end of the market. But despite those price declines, sellers continued to perform well at closing. The list-to-sale price ratio remained strong at 93.6%, one of the highest across the major markets, showing that even at lower price points, sellers are still getting close to asking, and properties are moving faster. Median days on the market improved to 116, down 14% from Q2 and 5% from a year ago, signaling a market that's more efficient even as volumes decline. Before we wrap up, if you've enjoyed these breakdowns and want to stay on top of what's happening across the Bahamas market, please go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that notification bell so you never miss an update. And if there's anything you'd like us to dive into next, drop a comment below. We'd love to hear from you. So, to sum it up, Nassau's housing market tightened this quarter with fewer listings but a big rebound in prices and faster moving deals. Meanwhile, the land market cooled, shifting towards more affordable parcels but still showing strong seller performances when contracts close. Whether you're investing, selling, or just watching the trends, Q3 proved that Nassau's market remains active, just with a different balance of speed, value, and luxury activity than earlier this year. Thanks for tuning in to Morley's Market Update, and I'll see you in the next one.